you're just here for my deck list.
This season I decided to go for a top 250 finish. We've been doing pretty well in the ladder, so I figured I would go for it this season. I did play in the historic best of 1 and best of 3 play-ins, and I didn't do so great, so that was kind of a little bit extra motivation to try and have a top 250 finish this season. So I've been playing Explorer, best of 1. I kept playing against aggressive decks like Elves or Green-White Angels or Mono-White Humans, and Supreme Verdict has just dominated everything so far. So, if you play one of those matchups and you play Supreme Verdict, you have a pretty good chance of winning. Of course, Mono Green Devotion's still out there. We played that a few times. But I do think this deck's in a really good spot right now. There's just a lot of people playing aggro in Best of 1 and Explorer. So, yeah, let's check out the games and see how they go. This video is brought to you by Totino's. Alright, we have an Absorb. I guess this hand's okay. Not against Mono Green, though, if they're playing Mono Green Division. Alright, pretty good start if they're missing a land. Since they missed a land, I think we just go ahead and do this for 1. Miss land, miss land. Okay. Oh, man. Temporary lockdown is just each permanent, right? Yeah, so I can temporary lockdown both of those havens. All right, I would think that would be enough to just win this game. Do they have another haven? All right. Maybe it's not enough. They fell pretty far behind. I can go Wandering Emperor into Teferi here. Or just counter whatever they play. I don't know if I actually care about this. I think I'll probably just let that resolve. I think I'm actually going to just put it back on top of their library with Teferi. Eventually this mono green deck will, draw the lands, they'll draw the mana, then they'll start playing really big spells, so I don't mind kind of being a little aggressive here. Beseiji was a pretty nice play for them. Let's get a farmland. Hopefully this absorb is enough. We need to draw more counter spells. But if they play one big thing next turn, we can at least counter that. It might have been right to just play another Teferi here. We'll let him have Kiora. But no Cavalier, please. Don't think we want a Supreme Verdict. Just looking for another Absorb. Dovin's Veto. I'm actually just going to go ahead and play another one so I can have a chance of finding another counterspell, which I did not. I'm going to attack Kiora. Could put her to 1. That will at least only give him one more use. We still have another chance at finding a counterspell if I cycle the farmland. Troll's fine. They do get a draw card with it. It's annoying. We can see if we can find a counter here. All right, no counter. Alright, so what can they put on top? Like another Cavalier? There's an Absorb, finally. I think I probably Supreme Verdict here. Then they can put back whatever they want on top. They do get value out of that Supreme Verdict, that's for sure. Gonna put Kiora back. Alright, we at least have a counter spell, so. Do I want to counter Kiora? I think so. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 man after this. They could play a Karn, which would be... Okay, Rin's not too bad, I guess. They could kill... Does this untap the land, too? It doesn't untap it, I guess, so... I was going to say they could kill my Wandering Emperor if it untapped, but it didn't. We got back a Cavalier. Right, Shark Typhoon. I could play Shark Typhoon here. Or I could have a 7/7 Shark Typhoon. I don't really have a lot else right now going on. Teferi's going to ultimate, though, in a couple turns. I think we just have to pass. And they have an Emrakul. I really need to draw a Farewell here. Farewell would do some solid work. Why did they concede? I didn't feel like I was that far ahead or anything. I didn't really have much in my hand, but we'll take that. They really came back from what that game looked like at the beginning. I think this hand's okay. Don't really have a way to cast the Absorb yet. But maybe we can draw another blue source. We kind of have another blue source with the Field of Ruin eventually. Not ideal. All right, Devotion again, or Elves. Hopefully it's Elves. It is not. I guess last turn I probably should have just killed that Llanowar elf. Oh, no, wait. Oh, wait, no, Field of Ruin is non-basic. Alright, so if they play a Nykthos, I can at least Field of Ruin that. I think we let that resolve. I think I'd rather play a Deluge here. Verdict seems reasonable. But I'm just going to pass right now. I think I'd rather play the Wandering Emperor and exile the Troll. And hold up Absorb for, like, Storm the Festival or something. Yeah, we can't let him have Kiora. Okay. This is not bad, actually. So if I Field of Ruins, I'll take 1, 2. It'll take 2 mana. I can still play Supreme Verdict. I kind of like that play. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This cost 10 to flashback. Plus I'll get 1 more from that. So they could have 8. They could have 9 potentially. I don't want that Pelucranos to flip too, because then they get like 2, 3, 3 Hydras for value. They could have left that on there, and they would have just been 1 away from Storm the Festival. Okay, they're just going the aggro route, I guess. Just fine by me. I can Teferi plus Wandering Emperor here.
If you show remorse, let's skip to the good part.
All right, GG's. Another Devotion. Another down. Devotion's actually kind of a hard matchup, I think. So those were nice wins. All right, can we please not play Mono Green Devotion again? I'll keep this too. Really do not want to play another Devotion match. Looking forward to some aggro. Okay. Looks like we got it. Temporary lockdown will be excellent. Hopefully. Okay, we're playing auras. Unless they have, like, another backup White Paws, then this game might just be over. I guess they could have, like, a Boseiju that would destroy my temporary lockdown. That could be pretty bad. Aw, man. All right, it's pretty large. Just attack for 11. Lifelink First strike. We have to play our lockdown. They do just get to get it back, so hopefully we're not dead here. Up to 5. Six, 7. Then get another one, be 8 plus more depending on what they get. 10. That's enough. You got it. Wait, is this the guy I just played? I think it is. I can't remember. Or maybe this was one of the mono green players. I'm not sure. Either way, it'll be a little rematch. I think I definitely punted last game by not countering the that first enchantment they played. And now they get to go Scrub and protect that their light pause again. It's kind of insane. All right, no light pause, so that's good. Okay, Supreme Verdict could be good. They haven't played a light pause yet, so that's nice. All right, hopefully I draw a land next turn, though. If I draw a land next turn, this would be really nice. I guess if I don't draw a land next turn, I could potentially just be dead. I do have an absorb at least. Let's get an island. Okay. Well, definitely Supreme Verdict here. Okay. I think this should be good to win the game. If they play a light pause or any creature, I can absorb. I don't know if I care about the Skrelv. I think I'll let that resolve just in case they play a light pause. And we'll deluge here. Find another land for Teferi, and I think a March is pretty good too. I don't think we're going to play the Teferi yet. We're going to wait and see if they play an enchantment. Because I can do this for 1 and still have enough mana to play an absorb if they have a light pause. But that should be pretty backbreaking for them. Okay, now we can go for the Teferi. We're so far ahead. Can play Teferi and hold up absorb. All right, nice rematch.